Northern Illinois Huskies. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So Northern Illinois' offense will get first crack at it today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. Turning it on. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Middle Tennessee State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming, and it
I'm really impressed with the start by this defense. Like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to the running game. Makes one man miss. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they're going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is unbelievable.
Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The inside handoff. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Now the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Here comes the offense on second down. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field. Lofts one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finish shows just how potent they are. An 88-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Hand off from the shotgun. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Running behind that left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They've been running it, but now the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Mims. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Gain of 6. It's 3rd down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Got a man in the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, he found the space on the right. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
This time it's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. It's a 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down for this offense.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Snagged out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. A completion, but not enough for the first down, and the offense is ready to punt. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Give to the back. Oh, better look out. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The hand to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Oh, what a move. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Blasted as he lets it go.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout.
They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They go to the ground. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. That's caught. It's Mims. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Dead center perfect. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence. There he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
He'll pull it on the read. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They boot it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Northern Illinois right back to the line. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 40. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boone. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Going to the ground. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks it into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Makes it past the marker. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. The give on the inside. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Finds his man in the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. This is a designed run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Northern Illinois right back to the line. He'll do it himself. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Got room to work. Got the first down and more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. From the gun, the running back has it. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And this defense gets the sack and puts them in 3rd and long. And I tell you what, this offense, they just got to stay out of those situations. Last drive, they got in it, and they had to punt. This drive, getting in it again, predictable situations are really hard to protect your quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Northern Illinois right back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, 1st down.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 15 to Notre Dame.
They'll run it from the gun.
It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll try it again. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Boone. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Quarterback will keep it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, running back gets to give. What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. On 3rd and long, the blitz pretty much puts the offense out of its misery with the sack.
Yeah, and it's so tough for the offensive line when you get in these situations and you know all these fast athletes are going to be getting after the quarterback. Who's coming, who's not coming. This is why you try to stay out of 3rd and longs, because bad things happen.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Plucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught over the middle. It's Boone. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
After 44, 2nd down coming up.
They'll leave it with him. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Special teams heading out after the third down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. The give to the back.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. They'll try the run. Turning it on. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the well. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Finds his man. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here comes the punt team. Here's the return. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Handoff to the single running back. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Line gets set, first down. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. The screen, he can go. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There to stop him after a pickup of one to the 22. They've got a little work in front of them here on third down if they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown. Flushed out of the pocket.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A chance to win the game in overtime here on third and goal from the doorstep. Looking for the score. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
How about this offense coming out and executing so great, knowing what they needed? They were on defense first. They knew exactly what they needed to do. Come out, they get the throwing touchdown, ends the football game right now. Nice execution by the offense.
And that play right there, David, really encapsulates, I think, the identity of this team. They're going to fight and scratch and claw to the very end to get it done. Great job executing here late in the game to get the win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.